Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to, yes, you guessed it, PV Rivers. We're back in Farm Sim. Yes, a new year, and yeah, we've still got loads to do. So, as you can see, I'm actually sorting out some fish food, so get this sorted out. Obviously, we're into August, and it's time to get harvesting again. Obviously, I've already got some hired helpers already going. Wow, and I just realised my phone is really loud. 1 sec. There we go. Hey, that's old Mamadou, Farmer Marks, Mr. Vortex, welcome back. So yeah, if you guys are not following Mamadou or Farmer Marks, make sure to click on those links, give them a follow, guys. They're great content creators, and definitely you should check them out. Same with Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Welcome in. So yeah, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. It's been a while since I've done forklift work. It's terrible, but yes, needs to be done when it needs to be done. Unfortunately, I think we're far enough over. Yep, just enough. There we go. There we go. But how is everybody doing today? Yeah, we do have Plinko and the fishing game up and running at the minute. Let's see. But yeah, so I'll just give you a quick rundown of what has been happening. Mr. Jers53 UK, you've changed your name. It's now in capitals. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, quick rundown of what's going on, obviously. I can't remember what I think we were doing last time. I think it was harvesting, to be honest. These oat fields, I did get them in and ploughed. They're done. This field up here, which is like 125, 124, 123 combined, is currently being swathed. So that is ready to harvest. Obviously, I did go through. All my grass fields are now cut. I do have 2 more fields down by the main farm still to be ploughed, which are being done at the minute. Then we can get in and get them seeded. So what is actually ready? So both of my rice fields down here are ready to rock and roll, so we'll get into doing that at some point. Over here we have 2 fields of potatoes. I've got a sorghum, I believe that is, in that field. I can never remember, but I'm pretty sure that's sorghum. I've still got my poplar field to get harvested, so we might get in and do that today. And then I've got a little field over here that also needs to be addressed, which is sorghum, I believe, as well. Looking at it, yeah, both fields are sorghum to get done. So all I actually did is 2 small fields of sorghum. Might be struggling for seeds next year. Hopefully I've got plenty in storage, but yes, as you can see, things are plodding on. So yeah, I'm just going to get on and do it. Obviously, this is my other little oat field over here that was planted a little bit later to the rest, so hence why that one is now being done. But yeah, I've got these 3 fields now ploughed. Once these 3 here are harvested, I'm kind of considering combining it all into one and sort of extending it over towards 44, so it makes a nice big triangular field. Hey, Mr. Coffee Man, how you doing? And why did that not give you a shout out? Out of interest. Yeah, Green Thumbs is there. Yeah, it's weird. Have you changed your name, Coffee Man 101? No. Don't think so. Let's have a look. Oh, weird. If you guys are not following Mr. Coffeeman 101, make sure to click on that link. Give him a follow. He's actually been back playing PV County, if you guys weren't aware. So if you haven't seen that map, definitely go over it. Check him out, guys. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on. Obviously, I've got my fish to attend to, which is what I'm working on right now. So I'm obviously up in this area here. So my little productions are here. The fish are over here. So we'll just carry on and get things sorted out. But yes, hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. Here we go. There we go. Obviously it is Monday again, and yeah, my daughter is back to college again. So yes, joy. Oh, getting up early. Oh man, I've not missed it, that's for sure. It's been quite nice the last couple of weeks being able to have a bit of a lie-in and stuff. And yeah, that's now kind of like thrown out the window. So I'm not too worried about my stacking on the trailer because it's only going around the corner. So that's fine. And I haven't even activated the auto load on this trailer. So yeah, I've got to drop it myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, how is everybody doing? There we go. Let's see. Oh, Andy the Farmer, thank you very much for the 60 stream streak. Oh, yeah, right, heck. That is a whopper. Thank you. Much appreciated. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get back into playing Farm Sim, shouldn't I, really? Obviously, take the last couple of weeks really off for playing Satisfactory, Astral Colony, and other things like that. It's kind of got me a little bit out of touch of what's going on in here, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long anyway. Let's see, doing well. Happy to get into 2026. Happy back to the farm. I'm not quite sure. To be honest, it's kind of nice being on here for the simple fact is obviously I've got tons of money. All my productions are pretty well sorted, stuff like that. Obviously, if I go into Kinley, there's still that little early game struggle to get the farm up and running properly, get crops going, stuff like that. So, yeah, and obviously, as we had a bit of a question about PV Rivers the other day, I thought, why the heck not jump in here? And obviously, if the person does jump in, we could always go over and show them. Now, how the heck did I do? That's the side shift. So just trying to remember how to do that there. Widen the forks there. Took a moment, but got there. But yes, I will say it's nice to be back on here. It is. Obviously, I've been playing a lot of Astral Colony over the weekend. I can officially say I have now completed the tech tree today. So, yeah, I've got to try and figure out what to do next over there. Obviously, I've got black holes popping up here, there, and everywhere. I've got the... Oh, yeah, lots to do, I guess. Lots and lots to do over there. And now, obviously, I went through the other day, redid my entire base, as it were. And... Oh, let's think. I now have everything automated, just about. I've got trees being grown. I've got the dirt being turned into silica. So yeah, maybe later on in the week we might do a quick stream just to give you guys a catch up and see how we go with that. Stay on farming. You're biased because you love farming. Obviously, if I was to do like ATS or ETS or something, I bet you'd say, oh yeah, do some ATS or something, trucking, yeah. God, I love you guys. God, we love you. Right then, so looks like it's the last couple of pallets, so that's fine, dabby dozy. And hopefully we can get that on top there just briefly. Oh, come on. Stay. I should actually install that, the trailer with the forklift on it. So I kind of had a little play with it on 22, didn't I? But never... Oh, fudge monkeys. Dang it. I knew it was going to happen. I had a feeling I wasn't quite out of the pallet there properly. Oh, man. Let's see if we can do this without getting out. Right, we've got one pallet. Fine. Need to play a Euro Truck. And in all honesty, I do, like I said previously, I do own it, but never actually loaded up. So, I don't know. I suppose it would be kind of nice maybe to load it up once or maybe a couple of times, see if we can get into the UK and see what it's like where I live. Because I do know that it is an unload spot where I live in Euro Truck. But I don't know, maybe later on in the year. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. One thing I was kind of thinking it'd be kind of nice maybe to get a few of the guys together And maybe do some American Truck Simulator at some point. There we go. Look at that, like a pro, guys. If only. There we go. Like a novice, maybe. Novice pro. Right, and let's get this on the back. There we go. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. See, I'd almost say get like Casket over on in as well, because obviously he's into the racing and trucks and stuff like that. So, and obviously he was actually rebuilding his rig the other day, so it'd be interesting to see how he gets on with that. But there we go. That is that. Hopefully that's on there fine. Ooh, I might need to nudge that in a bit. Oh, let's do it the easy way, shall we? Just to nudge it in a bit. I'm pretending I'm old. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Right, and let's turn that off a minute. Right then, so R. But yeah, I have interest, Mr. Coffee Man. How you enjoying PV County? I was watching your stream the other day, and for some weird reason, the stream died, and I have no idea what was going on. I really have no idea what was going on. I was actually cooking at the time, so I couldn't really pay too much attention. But yeah, 1 minute you were there, the next you were literally gone. I think, if I remember rightly, you were up in the mining area doing some pallet work or something, or the containers, and yeah, just suddenly gone. Lurk bait's not working. Oh, let's get that fixed then. Maybe it's having a funny 5 minutes. Hang on. Let me close that and I'll relaunch it. 1 sec, guys. Oh, lurk bait. There you are. There. Wow, lurk bait has 226.1 hours current on there. Wow. Dang. Alrighty, let's get rid of that little temporary message. And let's see. Exclamation mark fish. There you go, guys. Lurk bait is working and Plinko is up and running. Good. But yes, out of interest, has anybody been checking out Mr. Green Thumb Farmer over the weekend? The game he is playing is kind of an interesting one, to be honest. If you're into like the Ark Survival type games, it might be one you want to check out if you haven't already. Yeah, you don't know why? Yeah, weird. Very, very weird. Right, pretty much a U-turn into here, and I need to still... Oh, that's the point while I'm here. Let me sort this little bridge out a sec. Let's see. Got some grass growing through. It's getting a little bit wild. Let's select you. We'll just take this out a sec. There we go. Let's make that a little bit bigger and round. That'd be easier. Actually, yes, let's see. There we go. Actually, I might just do a little bit painted on that corner there. Paint. And I think I used that one. Nope, it'll be the pinker one. That one. There we go. Oh, went a little bit too far. Let's do that. So we've got a little walkway on that side. I'll tidy that up in just a sec. And I'll probably do the same over here, actually. Oh, 1 sec. There's somebody at the door. It's just an Amazon delivery. It'll be up in a minute. So it's not a problem when you're in a tower block. You get the intercom go first and then the door. There we go. So I'll have to go get that answered in just a second when he gets up here. There we go. That's terrible. That's terrible. Terrible. Nope, wrong one. It's that one. Let's see. There. That'll be fine. There we go. Cool. Alrighty then. Okay. It was on. Right. Be back a minute. Okay, hopefully no more interruptions. Right then. Let's see. Let me just jump back a sec because I did see a comment there. Where is it? Dead Soul saying, yep, it was on sale. It was 3.5 euros. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good deal, actually, if that's what it is. 3.5 euros? Wow. Wow. Where are you? Did that? Yeah, it is. Icarus. I think I've seen Darius and Evil Reyes playing it. I'm pretty sure I've seen them playing it. Yeah, it's an interesting game where you're basically stranded on a planet and you have to... Well, not really stranded, but you're kind of on a planet, aren't you? And you have to sort of make resources and get yourself off of it again, type thing. Right, there. I should actually open the door because I do have it here. Look, doink. There we go. Doink. But yeah, that's actually how far I was going, just down the road a bit. Oops. Not very far, that is for sure. Right, and get these straps off and we'll grab the forklift and get these unloaded. And here he comes, Mr. Coffee Man with the chicken dance. There. Go. Right, let's have a look. And thank you, Mr. Coffee Man, for that chicken dance. Much appreciated. So I need to definitely put some in there. We've got some fish that we can get. So, ooh, that's a point. Ooh, do I have Mr. Green Thumb's fishy thing in here? Construction, productions. Green Thumbs. Yes, I do. Oh, super. Okay. Oop. Where is my land here? I think, because obviously this is to do with the Highlands fishery stuff, I'm going to shove it over here. Alrighty, let's have a look. Drop off is at the back. Let's... Oh, here we go again. And Coffman, thank you very much once again for that chicken dance and the 50 biddies. Much appreciated. There we go. So we've got some fish there. Now, yeah, this is one thing I meant to mention previously. You may or may not have realised, but obviously the last update to the game, obviously Giants added fish visibles into their little ponds. So you can actually see little fish swimming around now. Isn't that cool? If only we were able to access that and I could add it into mine, but yeah. So if you got any trout ponds down, yeah, look at that. You got some nice fishies going around now. Maybe one day I'll be able to add it into my pond. They kind of look a little bit green, to be honest, but oh well. But yes, right. And oh yes, I was looking at fish food. Salmon with fish food. So it does have some fish food in there, so I'll probably put the majority of this into obviously my breeders over here. And maybe a pallet of each in them. Righty. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this again. Yikes. Ugh. And let me have a quick drink. But yeah, we are once again live, both on Twitch and YouTube, as usual. I can tell that a lot of people have been off doing... Oh. Uh-oh. I think there's a big fishy around somewhere. And thank you very much, Mama Do, for the Jaws theme there. And the 100 biddies. Wow. I feel special. But yes, thank you. Actually, it's one of my most favourite films of all time, I think. Jaws, you got E.T., stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And can I get these pallets off? Probably not. Yes, I remember them well. Come on, get off, will you? Guys, my pallets are sticking. The other thing I wasn't quite sure about is obviously the follow-on films that they did. Obviously, Jaws 2, Jaws Revenge and all that. They were a little bit freaky weird. Help! Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it. Cool. That was a little bit sticky there. But yes. Jaws. Gotta love those films. But yeah, I remember, was it Jaws the Revenge? Had Michael Caine in it? If I remember correctly. Then you had, was it Jaws 3 or something that had, oh, I'm trying to think of his name now. It was basically one of his sons, wasn't it? Dennis Quaid, was it? Was like the son? But yes. God, they're definitely going back a bit, innit? Oh, I'm showing my age now. I'm showing my age. Oh. And Coffee Man, thank you very much for deafening me. Much appreciated, I think. I'm not sure if I am or not. But yeah, thank you for that. Much appreciated. And the 500 biddies, holy heck, so how much that costs? Blimey. Blimey. Right, so that's 3 on each of them. Actually, there is one. I wonder. Where is it? This is one of my daughter's favorite films, I guess I suppose to put it. Comes from. Yeah, good old Godzilla. Yeah, we had was it Godzilla versus Kong the other day on TV? I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, is that the one? I think that was the one where it has the Mecha Godzilla. But yeah, obviously over the was it weekend we finally got through and finished watching the final episodes of Stranger Things as well. Nope, not that one. I want the other one first. So yeah, we're now fully caught up on that. Oh my goodness, definitely. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, you should do. You should go watch it. It's a great TV series. And what's interesting, it's actually been named Netflix's most streamed program. So yes, it's got to be a good one. gotta be a good one. Yeah, so that's done. Oh, they're actually next door at the minute watching Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which was released today on Amazon. So yes, kind of caught the beginning of it-ish. So I'm not going to do any spoilers for anybody who does want to watch it. But yes, it's definitely a freaky one. There we go. But yeah, I'll see when I was thinking Thursday. I'm probably going to sit down and watch it myself. I tend to, when I'm washing the dishes, I'll tend to put something on to watch. Obviously, last night I decided to watch a little bit of oh, wrong one. I want the other trigger. Prey. If anybody hasn't seen it, it's obviously one of the Predator films. It's based back in the 1700s. Definitely another one to watch. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's the longer one. Oh, Coffee Man, you are being far too generous. Oh, yeah. I should actually tell you guys to get your remotes in chat, shouldn't I? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one, isn't it? Go. And thank you very much for that one. The long chicken dance there, Mr. Kaufman, with the 1,000 biddies. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Cool. Right, and so one in each there. So yeah, the rest of these can actually now go into obviously the fish breeder. So Super Trooper, a little bit different to how they were in PB County on 19, but actually that's one of the things I should look into doing at some point. I wanted to have a little look to see whether we could get those fish hatcheries back, and maybe working with the Highlands fishery stuff. Maybe get that added into the pack. Maybe have them set so they produce a little bit faster, maybe. And obviously we had the use of fish for stuff. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I put it too far back today. And once again, thank you very much, Coffee Man, for another chicken dance and the 50 bitties. Much appreciated. There we go. I swear, you must be obsessed with the chicken dance more than I am. Oh, and Mr. Coffee Man has earned the 5k bit badge. Nice. Oh, dang it. That's not fair. I need longer forks. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Way to go, Mr. Coffee Man. Way to go, buddy. There we go. So I just need to try and figure out how to get that one off. I guess I'm going to have to enable super... Actually, what I need is a little pallet fork, don't I? Yeah, that's what we need. A little pallet fork. That can go on the back of the trailer there. Oh. I know in 22 we had some. I don't know if any's come out yet for 25.
So do it! Make your dreams come true!
Sally Sal Bridges, thank you very much for the make your dreams come true. Thank you. And how are you doing? Happy New Year, by the way, if I haven't said it to you yet. There we go. Alrighty, let's get these. It's entirely up to you, Coffee Man. You can carry on if you really want to. I'm not really that worried. Entirely up to you. Here we go. Let's get these loaded onto the trailer. Actually, what I might do is grab super strength in, enable that, and yeah, that'll work, I think. There we go. These can go over to Green Thumb Farmer's little fish production, so that's kind of cool. Bit of a nice little round robin. There we go. Oh, not quite. Nice and gently, there we go. Nudge them on, there we go. Cool. Right, super strength. Oh, might as well just leave it on, shouldn't I? The only problem is it does have a little bit of an issue when you're doing other things, like opening doors. So I tend to turn it off, there we go. But yeah, I haven't come up with anything for this month, so I think for the minute, raffle-wise and stuff, I'm probably going to leave it for this month and maybe set something up for the beginning of February, for you guys. There we go. Alrighty, let's see if we can get the rest of those fishies and load it up, and we'll get them unloaded over at Green Thumb's little production. But yeah, if you haven't got Mr. Green Thumb Farmer's fish production, make sure to go over to his Trello and get it from there. There we go. Obviously you will need to have the Highlands Fishery DLC, because obviously you need the fish. So yes, and I keep banging my microphone, that's not good. Let me lift up a bit, drop the mic down. There we go. So it's out of my arm. There we go. Let's shove them on top of there. See if we can do all of them at the same time. Nope, didn't think so. I am not doing very good today, am I? Yeah, at all. Let's get this. Can I? Nice and gently. Poor fishies are scared. Oh, I'm making it worse, didn't I? I'm just making it worse. No. Okay, fine. Obviously, I've been watching some of the videos and stuff on like YouTube and that, where people are almost like pros at doing this, and they must spend hours upon hours just doing forklift work just to make a video look good. That's all I can say. Even with my little joystick here, it can get a bit tricky at times. So if you catch the pallet a little bit wrong, yep, it ain't gonna go right, is it? Alrighty. I'm not quite sure what's going on with these guys over here. I think I might have knocked the pallets or something at some point by mistake. Let's see if we can get them. There we go. They just play Farm Sim only? Yeah. Most likely. There we go. Yes. Yeah, they're probably the sort of people who only play like Farming Simulator the realistic way. Whoa. Lower. And spend hours upon hours in every single Farm Sim game just to make things look pretty. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm bad. But I'm trying. I am trying my best. Obviously, I'm trying not to use autoload if I can and stuff like that. But every now and again, it is just so much easier to use it. But that's laziness. There we go. There we go. We'll pick them up in just a second. I should actually bring the truck a little bit further back, but oh well, where's the fun in that? Alright, shove these up by the headboard. I think they actually have like it must be on like a server or something, because I'm pretty sure they have one person like doing the camera work for some of the stuff, and then they sort of jump between different players. So you have one out of cab doing around the area view, then you'll have the actual person doing the work. It's crazy, but it's cool. It's crazy but cool. I like it. But yeah, some of them are quite interesting. Some of the music as well that they put through the videos is kind of nice as well. I can't think of who it was, but back in... was it FS19 or FS22? I used to watch somebody, and some of the music on that they played in the background on their videos was really nice, to the point I actually went and found them on YouTube. And they're actually copyright-free music creators, so you can actually use them anywhere. I have to try and find them again, because I still want... still on my list is to start actually creating mini videos, or time-lapse videos, I should say. I still want to do that, but yeah, time is getting tighter and tighter. Right, obviously recently, yeah, the only time I've been really playing is early evening. It's terrible. Or the last three... What the heck?
Is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt.
What in the heck is that? That was kind of funny. I like that one there, Mr. Coffee Man. Thank you very much for that. Oh, see, you're even putting me off. Focus, focus, focus. Come on. What has got on? Oh, the tilt. See, that's another thing I noticed. Obviously, I've got that tilt. I'm pretty sure I've got that tilt mod in here, and it doesn't seem to work with forklifts either, or it needs an update. Get off, will you? Ah, oh, come on! What is going on? Get off! There we go. Somehow I got underneath the pallet there. I'm not sure why or how, but there we go. Let's widen that a little bit just to make that a little bit better. And these are the last 3 pallets, so we should be good to take them around. There we go. But unless you do it, you can never perfect it. That's the thing. You can never use it. But yes, thank you very much for that. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's an interesting one. A little piano there. Oh, a sad piano. Oh, that's very cool. I like it. Thank you, Mr. Coffee Man, once again for that. And the 20 more bits. There we go. Last pallet, so yay! There we go. Oh, was that torture for anybody else, or was it just me? Nah. The only way to perfect these things is to actually get in and do them. So there we go. There we go. Right then. Straps. Got you. You should be fine. There we go. Okay. What the heck? Thank you very much, Coffee Man, for the scuba duck dance bop, whatever the heck that is, and the 20 biddies. Much appreciated. That was definitely an interesting one, I will say. Alrighty, let's get these over here. Yeah, I'll sort the rest out of the products that I need in a little while. I'm pretty sure I've got sunflower oil. And yes, not quite sure what other things Mr. Green Thumb added into his little production. Oh! Well, that was an interesting little remix there. We had a little bit of Godzilla in the back there by Mr. Shawnee Plus. Chippy, I guess that one was. And thank you very much, both of you guys. Much love, much love. And how you doing there, Mr. Shawnee and Mr. KW? Right, hopefully that is everything. Let's have a little look. Yep, got that one. Okay, just one more palette. There we go. Super Trooper. Okay. So I do have to do a little bit of landscaping around here, but I think for the minute, this guy can just be parked up here for now. There we go. And let's just have a quick look. So if you haven't seen this, this is obviously Mr. Green Thumb Farmer's fish production, which is available on his Trello. Oh. Oh yeah, I know that song. And Coffee Man, thank you very much for the Pedro. And Mr. Churs, thank you very much for the lurk. I will probably catch you later, you never know. And before I forget, hello Mr. Farmer Marks and Shawnee over on YouTube. Welcome in, guys. So, oh, blimey, holy heck. Mr. Shawnee is on a 95 stream streak. You need to get a life, buddy. You need to get a life. I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you. Right, and so back to this very, very quickly. If you haven't seen this before, obviously, you will need the Highlands Fishery DLC to work this. This will work on any map, whether it's a base game map or a modded map. You can use this on there. This is Green Thumb Farmer's fish production. Obviously, if you come into here, obviously, you will need trout and salmon from the Highlands Fishery, but you're going to need things like chili peppers from the greenhouses, sunflower oil from a oil production of some kind, and wood chips. Obviously, that's the input products. Output, you're going to get some salmon barbecue or BBQ salmon, whatever you want to pronounce it. You're going to get canned salmon, fillet of salmon, Thai chili salmon, as along with smoked trout and canned trout. Yes. Oh, I was thinking, why do you need wood chips? Yeah, because obviously you could use wood chips to smoke the fish, obviously. So, yes. I'm going crazy, I am. So, yeah, I was going to need to get a few things over here. One, two. But to be honest, if I leave it, my greenhouses will probably distribute the chili peppers if I've got any spare. I'll have to look in Barrel Logistics or the oil factory. Let me have a quick look. Oil production. There's PV oils. What's the other one? Oil mill there. So I do have some sunflower being processed into sunflower oil, which would mean Barrel Logistics is probably got some sunflower oil in there already. SRBQR. So somewhere near the end here should be sunflower oil. Yep. Okay, so that will probably, if it's set to distributing, go over there on the hour. Let me just check. Yikes. Sunflower. SU. Where's sunflower oil gone? sunflower oil is on distribution, so that should go over there on the hour. Obviously, the only other thing is wood chips. Let's think. The sawmills should send some over. I don't think I've got any wood chips in storage. Nope. So that's fine. Oh, I've been playing around with my larger bale storage as well. Obviously, I did that little one for the smaller maps. Obviously, the one on here, I've gone in and added a grass to silage for those who are a little bit more lazy. So rather than having multiple productions running, you could have it all in here. Now, one thing I did do with this, obviously, grass is in as an input, but also some silage additive is going to give you a bit of a boost. So for every 1,000 litres of grass, if you add a silage additive, you'll get 1,500 silage out of it. So I got to test it, make sure it was all working fine. I just need to get some silage additive over there at some point. But yeah, I think we should be fine. Actually, if I activate it, because obviously nothing's going to go over here otherwise. Because that will help, wouldn't it? Duh. Obviously, I do have that mod in here. If you don't have the production active, it won't send anything to it, or a recipe active. So let's activate all of these. We'll keep it on keeping for the minute. It does have a 50,000 litre capacity. And that should come over pretty quickly. Obviously, salmon fillets are already producing, so there we go. Salmon just needs salmon, so yay. Oh. Okay, right then. So let's have a look. So auto drive is still unloading water. Looks like he's actually finished for the minute. The class. Oh yeah, obviously he's doing the ploughing. So I'm guessing this dude is finished here, so that is fine. I don't think he's needed anywhere else actually for the moment. Rice, sorghum. That was sorghum, wasn't it? Yeah. You don't swath sorghum, do you? God, see, it's been a while. Let me just double check something a sec. Special. Nope. Okay. So I do need to get a harvester over onto those sorghum fields. So, with that being said, let me grab my combine here. We'll drop the head there for the minute. And let's come into here. We'll grab the other header there. And we'll get this over onto the sorghum fields, first of all. Right, so... Oh yeah, I keep doing that. I need to detach the PTO. There we go. There we are. And I can't see anything. Where are you? The other side, okay. Yeah, every now and again I still do come out in cab just to see where header trailers are attaching. There we go. Oops, stop. But yes, there we are. I think we're around about there. Should be fine. Really? Really? You're not going to give me it from there? Oh, man. Got to go back a little. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's right under there. That should be about it. Right, cute. Obviously, connect the cable up as well, and it's boogie. Right, so I do have one small field, but I think we'll set this on the larger field. What we'll do is we'll then come back, grab a tractor, we'll grab the bio baler and a few other bits, and we'll make a start on that poplar field. We get that one harvested. Obviously, I do have a second field behind me in the bottom corner here, which will be ready in the next month or so. So yeah, definitely need to jump in and get them sorted out. There we go. Oh, I just realised. Has anybody seen T Miller today yet? He hasn't been in chat. It's unusual. Maybe he's working. I hope so. Don't want to miss his stream streak. He was doing rather well again, getting it built up and built up, but that would suck to lose it again. Oh well. I will. I got my. Oh, somebody got a diamond. Somebody's got a diamond. Cool. There we go. But yeah, obviously this year I am going to, at some point, start focusing in on getting my map finished off for you guys. Obviously with the Christmas break, I kind of just wanted a time to reset, I suppose, when it comes to modding and even playing the game. Also, we've got this year, obviously this Season 2 DLC's coming, or the Year 2 DLC's coming, so that'd be an interesting thing to see what Giants comes out with this time around. Obviously, like I said before Christmas, this year's, or 25 so far, DLC-wise, I think it's been pretty good actually, overall. The Giants definitely have done pretty good with what they've added in, even though some of it, I will say, was kind of a nice ooh and ah at the beginning. It kind of become a little bit of a pain in the behind, like obviously the Nexat stuff. But you never know. Maybe get on the right map. Be nice to get them out again. Obviously, I've still got mine. To be honest, I do still own my Nexats. Obviously, I've got the harvesters. I've still got the seeders, the plow, the cultivator, whatever it is. All the bits and pieces for my Nexat that I started off with is currently in my storage. Obviously, I've got that little vehicle storage mod thing that allows you to transfer between save games. Yeah, I might add them into another save game at some point. Heck, I could take them onto Kinleg and sell them, couldn't I, thinking about it? Or Kinleg. And yeah, I could sell them, make a bit of money. Ooh, that's an idea. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I really need to look at what I've actually got in my little storage. Because I think I've probably got so much crap in there. It needs a good cleaning out, and I'm going to get in there as well. Hey, Wicked, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to do a bit of exclamation mark Plinko 2. But yes, obviously, being that we're into August, obviously today we've got to focus primarily on harvesting. The following day, which will be tomorrow in game, I'm going to focus on the planting and finishing off the field side of stuff. So that's got to be done. One thing I do need to do at some point is the 5 grass fields I've got. So the 3 by the BGA and the 2 up by my meat cow farm. All of those fields need to be fertilized at some point. Obviously, yesterday in game I did go through, I got them mowed up, but I do need to go back and obviously get them slurrified, shall we say, or even manurified, I don't know yet. You're doing good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Actually, there was an actual reason I wanted to come on to here today. For the simple fact, was it on Friday somebody mentioned about barrel logistics and how do you get the containers out? What I'll do is I'll actually show you, just in case you're unaware of how to do it. In just a minute, we'll get this guy up and running and we'll pop over there and I'll show you. There we go. But yeah, one of the things I want to do, I'm so close. Guys, I am so close to that first hurdle over on YouTube. It's unbelievable. Before Christmas, I'll give you an idea. Before Christmas, and I'm guessing they've taken off a load of videos, I was literally about 40 hours away from hitting that first YouTube goal, which allows me to become a YouTube partner type thing. Yeah, it dropped. I checked this morning. I haven't even looked over the Christmas period, but yeah, I looked this morning and it dropped to 100 more hours needed. It's like, no! So either they've removed a fair few higher viewed videos, or you guys are not watching my videos over Christmas, but I don't mind. So yeah, hopefully within the next couple of months, I hope you guys can get me there, and I can put enough content out for you guys to actually get in and watch. So yeah, maybe this year is going to be my year on YouTube. I don't know yet, we'll see. Righty. But yeah, having these live streams should help, in all honesty, with those hours. Right, there's that. And I don't think we need to connect any wires up, so that's fine. It's just that PTO. There's that. We'll get you folded up. Oh yes, I forgot to raise you up, didn't I? There we go. You are folded up. Good. But yeah, big huge thanks to all you guys for all of your support so far over on YouTube. There we go. Mr. Hired Helper, you can do your job. And Mamadou, welcome in over on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in over there. Right, hopefully this guy is fine. He's probably got to unfold and everything first and foremost. Yep, that was that. So that's cool. Right then. But yes, there we go. So you are fine. I do need to get a potato. Oh, I want to grab my potato harvester before I do anything else. Actually, let me get this guy create a job, field work on the final field over here. Right then. What was I going to do? Yeah, potato harvester. I want to check again. My potato harvesters. I have no idea where it is. That's obviously them. That's that one. Is it you? Yes, you're a potato, aren't you? So this is the one that Mamadou is using as well, I believe. But yeah, for some weird reason, it's not just Mamadou, but I still want to do a little test. It's obviously a lot of people, even on Facebook, are saying they're having issues with hired helpers and they can't get them to work with root crop vegetables. I have no idea. Obviously, it takes them onto you take them onto the field and it just says it's not ready to be done yet. Actually, yeah, tomorrow this guy is going to get a final use. Yay! Pop that there. I did get in and get this filled up, ready to rock and roll. But yeah, I want to see if I have an issue. I haven't previously, so fingers crossed. It's not an... I think it's actually a game issue, a bug or something. Some people don't have issues, and some people do. I know previously I've never had an issue, really. The only time I have issues, I will say, is if the harvester has certain crops in it. That's the only time I find it has problems with harvesting. And why is... Oh yeah, I was thinking, why is my tractor in the middle of the field? Yeah, it's the hired helper coming on over. But yeah, I'm gonna get this going and see that. Now this is only set up for potatoes like the base game one. It just has a slightly bigger capacity, slightly bigger workwood. But yes. But yeah, previous years I haven't had any issues, in all honesty. So yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe that's why you need those bigger work areas, shall we say, Mamadou, so you can actually do it yourself. But yeah, let's get this over to my potato fields. I do have 2 to get harvested, so we will see. There we go. But that's another thing I've been seeing a lot of on Facebook as well. Because obviously I'm on and off there all the time, because I'm just sat around doing nothing in the mornings usually. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Grimmy and Valtra videos on YouTube, Fent and stuff like that. And obviously they're wishing people Happy New Year, this, that and the other. But there's the odd video that's popping in where they're actually showing the machines actually working. And it's kind of cool. to actually see like a carrot harvester by DeWolf working in the field doing what you see in the game. It's fun to watch some of the stuff. But yes, let's have a look. Let's get this unfolded while we're heading up. There we go. Right, there we go. There goes the header. I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, this is set to the wider head. Maury, welcome. Hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. Welcome in, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. I'm killing it. UWU? But yes, welcome in for the first time, chat. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can do this. Maury. Is that how you pronounce your name? Maury? I'm not quite sure. Morai? Righty, so he is unfolded. Right, I'm actually going to stop it right here, shy of the field. And I'm going to jump out, and I'm going to... So I'm not interfering with it anyway. Let's come into here first of all. And let's just see if we can get it to work this way. First of all. Right then, potatoes. So we are going to be harvesting, to start off with, field 84. One thing I do need to do is get a truck and trailer down here to unload this guy, but we're going to create a job. We're going to set it on this corner here to start and hit start. Okay, with it being a little bit further away, he's going to, typical, fold up. Maybe I should have just left it as it was. But let's have a look, see if he has any issues. Flight mode on. There we go. We can go up. We can watch him. But yeah, from what I understand, it'll unfold. But then it usually comes up saying that the field is either not ready to be harvested or what sort of thing. Let's see what this guy does. Obviously, if it does come up, obviously I don't have a problem doing it all myself. But we shall see. Hello. Okay, so he's getting ready to rock and roll. And typical, it started raining, but the nice thing is, obviously this is a root crop, and you can harvest root crops in the rain without getting penalized. So yeah, he's working fine for me. I don't know why it doesn't for anybody else. Obviously, this little harvester is on my Trello. Obviously, it does do the topping, and as you can see, it will pick up the potatoes as well. So you no need to do the topping separately. Yep, mine's is definitely working there, Mamadou. So I'm not quite sure why other people... It seems to be certain people, I guess. It just doesn't like. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen a lot of posts over the last couple of months, actually, on Facebook, of people saying they've been trying to get the hard helper to work with potatoes, with sugar beets, with red beets, and it just won't work. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, that is working perfectly fine for me anyway. And as you can see, it is harvesting on its own. Yeah. Not sure. Maybe it's... I'm kind of wondering whether it'd be worthwhile messaging Giants to see if they can shed any light on it. Maybe load up a... Actually, there's an idea. Load up a new save game of maybe one of the base games. No mods at all. Get a potato field ready to harvest and use the in-game equipment and see if it still has the issue with no mods at all. I'm not going to say it's a mod issue. I just want to sort of rule that side of things out. Obviously, if it acts up the same, then maybe message Giant saying I'm trying to harvest some potatoes. I've got no mods installed. And the hired helper just will not harvest potatoes or sugar beets or whichever. You could actually do a test on all of them, to be honest, all the root crops. So potatoes, sugar beets, red beets, parsnips, carrots, and maybe even the onions. And go from there. Anything that you usually have an issue with, maybe test it on a base game map without any mods. But yeah, that's the only thing I could suggest then. Anyway, while this guy is filling up, let's go jump over to Barrow Logistics. And I'm going to show you a little something. So, first of all, on the in-game mod hub, obviously I've mentioned this multiple times previously, there is a stock control, what is it? Stock production control mod or something I think it's called, by Braven. He basically did the revamp mod back in 22. He's created a kind of like a almost like a pre-revamp mod. Go onto the in-game mod hub, grab that. Now with Barrow Logistics, there is two different types of Barrow Logistics. Obviously, you've got the one that comes with the map that's pre-placed. That one will only do pallets in, pallets out, okay? You might be able to do bales into it, I can't remember how it's set. But, in the mod pack, if I actually come into here under construction, if we go to that first tab and click over to the PV mods buildings, you'll now see there is a new PV category that was added to the last update. I'm clever, and no. There is two versions. So this is actually this first one right here is the one that's built into the map. It's basically set up in the same way a Giant's pallet bale storage is set up. I hate it. I really do. It was just a quick one to get it going. Now the second one, this beautiful one that I've obviously got placed down now. Let me rotate it. When you look at the front, you'll actually see you'll have pallet loading on one side, container loading on the other. You will need to have this in place instead of that other one. Okay? So literally all you have to do is delete the old one. If you've got any pallets in there, you may want to take them out first of all. But replace it with this one. This will allow you to distribute to it and from it. Okay? So it's in essence a production storage, as it were. Now, once you got that mod off of the in-game mod hub by Braven, and you got this placed with pallets in there. Now, obviously, if I turn off flight mode a sec and drop down and get a little bit closer, you will see that I have tons and tons of pallets and containers in there. Now, what I would recommend doing, Lucifer Flow, welcome in and thank you very, very much for that follow. Much appreciated, buddy. How are you? And Happy New Year, by the way. But yeah, obviously the question was, how do you spawn out the containers from the logistics place? So this is kind of what I'm going over. So like I said, obviously make sure you've got the one that does the containers, okay, place. So you've got products in there. What you'll need to do is come into the menu. So if I open this up, go into the menu, you will now see in here that there is normal lines plus ones that say containers on them. And obviously the icons are slightly different. What you'll need to do is go through and activate these container lines for them to be transferred from pallet to container, okay? So you don't necessarily have to have these lines active, but definitely have these ones which is highly recommended, and also you have them set to keeping. Okay. From there, after a few hours, depending on how much you have in storage, you will actually start seeing. You'll get at the bottom here, I believe it is at the list in the bottom. Obviously down here, obviously this is all your inputs. If you actually scroll down, you'll then start seeing all your outgoing products. So there's one container right there. There's another right there. Now only certain productions have been set up for these containers from Bowers. Okay. Actually, let me rephrase it. Certain products in Bowers from certain productions have been set up with containers. Not everything has a container. It's mainly stuff for selling, okay? So keep that in mind. So if you want a container of apples, for example, you're out of luck. If you want a container of pallets, you're out of luck because it's not there yet. You'll need another mod for that. And I'm not quite got into that yet. Maybe in the future we'll have 2 different productions, one for the pallets, one for the containers, which are separate. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so go through, activate all of these. Now, there is a couple of products, I will say, that are set up as a container that also go into production, so you may not want to activate them. So just bear that in mind. We'll look at what you're activating. Now, with that being said, once you have some products now as a container type, so I'm going to actually pick on this one right here, the apple pie container, because that's the one right there. When you're ready to spawn those containers out, what you want to do is come into the spawn, find the apple pie container or whichever container you want. So right there, it shows Bauer Logistics, the apple pie container there. I'll see this is one from T. Miller. You can then go through and select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to at least 4 containers at a time. Or you can actually get them to automatically spawn if you want to. But if you're doing it manually, select 4, click select, and that will spawn out 4 containers of apple pie on the container loading bay. So as you can see right there, the August's pie container is very simple, but there is your containers, 50,000 liters of each, ready to be picked up and sold. It's literally that easy. Now, most of this in this particular Barrow Logistics can also be used on JD Fans Uncharted Valley without any editing. The only Actually, no, I was going to say you may need to do a little bit of editing, but no, he had the categorizer in there as well, so you should be good to play on there as well if you wanted to. That's literally how easy it is to do. So yeah, if you do need any help with the containers, you're more than welcome to send me a message as well, and I can always jump in and show it. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of containers. Now, to do it manually, so if I go back into the menu, you will actually have to need to go into, so select that, change the output mode. With this list, you'll actually have to go through right near the bottom, because that's where the containers start kicking in, because this is actually loading in from the XML. So however the XML is set up, this is where it's all going to come in here. So if I go to that apple pie one again and set that, if I can find them, I think if I remember rightly, it's all after the PV stuff. There we go. So for example, if you want them to spawn automatically, just change it from keep to spawn like that. Click back. So what will basically happen is once you remove those containers from over there, the next 4 will then start spawning. So if I come over here, I do have auto load on here, so hopefully you're all connected. So if we do Control R, what should now happen is Look at that, 200,000 litres. Ain't that cool? Yeah, give it a minute and they should then start kicking in to spawn the next 4. And then so on, there we go. So there's 1, and it will keep spawning more and more containers until it runs out of capacity in the storage there. It's literally that easy, guys, okay? Obviously, in the in-game mod hub, there is a production storage like this that will turn all your base game pallets into containers as well. It might be worthwhile running the 2 side by side if you wanted to. But yes, it's literally that easy. It really, really is. Obviously, once you've done with one product, you can then come back in here, change that back to storing, and you're good to go for the next one. Simple. And just remember, if you've got precision farming, guys, as well, by selling these containers manually, you will get that extra bonus when you sell it. I know a lot of people just end up putting their productions and barrel logistics to automatically selling, but you're not getting that extra little bonus. How do you think I got up to 753,000, a million, should say? Not by freaking automatically selling straight from the factories and stuff. That is for definite. But yes, there you go. So hopefully that helps that person out who was asking the other day. If they are watching or re-watching later on afterwards. But yeah, what was that, about hour 15, hour and 10 roughly into the video? Okay. But yes, it's literally that easy. So just to run through again, make sure that you have the second barrel logistics placed down that allows you to distribute to and from, and then obviously activate your container lines that you want to turn into containers, and then just add in the products you need. So yeah, once you've got enough, you can then spawn out a 50,000. Actually, the nice thing is, with obviously Braven's mod, if you have like a little bit left over, so say you've got 46,000 litres left and you need that 50 to really get it to spawn out, you can force spawn that last 46,000 as well. That odd little pallet or container can still be spawned out. Same with pallets, in all honesty, with that mod, so it's kind of cool. But yes. I think I might need to deactivate a couple of my orchard products. I got lots of cherries, I've got tons of apples, apricots, bananas. And it's just not being used. That's crazy. Coconut, I've got tons of coca. Wow. Just got to show how often I come in here. Pears, pecan, plums, full, sap. Oh my goodness gracious me. And Mr. Jers, raiding with a party of 1? Did I miss something? Were you streaming, Mr. Jers, or was that just a test? To see if I was paying attention or not. But yes, let's see. So yeah, there we go. So that is done. Let's go check on Mr. Oh yes, I need to take a truck over. Are you getting ready you're just testing? Oh, that's fine, that's cool. Yeah, okay, go for it. Well, thank you very much for your raid with one party of 1. But yes, if you are going to stream, Mr. Jers, please let us know, and we will come on over and check you out, buddy. Let's think. Oh, I've still got that thing to move at some point. And oh, by the way, Mr. Jers, I do like your little icon. I like your little dragon dude there, but yeah, just in case you guys, make sure to go over and check out Mr. Jers53 UK, who was seemingly playing American Truck Simulator. Yes. Ryan, I need probably. Nope, wrong one. That trailer right there. That might be your next tattoo. Really? Kind of I'm looking at it in a minute, and it kind of reminds me of Spyro. You know, Spyro the Dragon? Kind of reminds me of that. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Mr. Shawnee coming in with a chicken dance, guys. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, he is disconnected. Yes. My sister is obsessed with Spyro. That's how I know. But yeah, I kind of like it actually. I like dragons too. So yes. If you ever do, you have to send us a picture of it as well. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I like it. Yes, I keep saying I want to get another tattoo. Actually, I've got an idea for about 3 different tattoos at the minute that I want, but being able to pay for it, that's the issue. Obviously, I want to get my wife's name. So at the minute, I have a tiger on my upper right arm, which I had when I turned 18. There we go. I've got my daughter's name on my right lower arm. It literally just goes from my wrist into my little crease in the inner arm.
Do it. Make your dreams come true.
Oh, actually. And Mr. Sim Game Mad, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy. But yeah, I want to get my wife's name put on my left lower arm to match my daughter's name, letter-wise. That is connected, isn't it? Yeah. It doesn't feel quite right there. I don't know what's going on. There's that. I want to get a tattoo. I kind of want a... kind of like a thistle. You know how you get the thistle and rose, where you got the rose... Is it the rose all winding around a thistle sort of tattoo? I want something similar to that with, obviously, my mum and dad's name on it. It's kind of like in memory of the 2 families, or commemorance of the 2 families. So my dad's family and my mum's family, for example. That I want at some point, but I want that on one of my lower legs. Maybe my right leg or something like that. There's that. There is another one I want, but I'm still umming and ahhing what I want to look like. Haven't quite figured that one out yet, but yes. That's more of a one for me. Maybe something with a snake. Oh, that would be great. Sorry, I'm just thinking now. Because obviously we've got snakes, we've got mice, we've got rats, we've got a budgie, we've got cats. Maybe something that combines all of those creatures together into one tattoo? That would definitely be an interesting one, that's for sure. And I just realised I'm going to get hammered with this sorghum in the rain, ain't I? I should have thought about that earlier. But oh well. But yeah, thank you, Shawnee, for Sim Game Matt, for the Make Your Dreams Come True. Maybe this year I'll be able to get in and get one. I think my wife wants another one as well, so it's kind of crazy, so yeah. But yes, we shall see what happens this year. Oh, Mr. Jers, as you're in the UK as well, did you have snow where you were this morning? We actually woke up this morning, and for the first time in about, 3-4 years, we actually had a very, very light dusting of snow this morning. To the point I actually just had to scrape the car this morning, take my daughter to college to get the ice off and snow off. But yeah, we actually had some snow today. It's very, very rare we ever get snow over here. You didn't know? Oh, just the ice? Yeah. Typical. Righty, where is the harvester? I think he's on this end, so... Yeah, I can see him flashing there. We'll get him unloaded on the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out of cab view for this one. But yes. But yeah, it's very rare that we actually get snow. I'm gonna have to go back and get that bit. Where we are down south, and yeah, I missed it. I missed having snow. I really have. I know you guys over in like Canada are thinking, "Oh, we're sick of snow, this, that, and the other," or anywhere that gets snow a lot. Yeah, you take it for granted. You really do. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Catch up, catch up. What speed are you doing? But, okay. I don't think I'm going to need to worry because it's got a fast unload, I forgot. Look at that. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the way. I like it. There we go. Go on then, dude. Carry on. Yikes. Nearly a million liters just right there. Oh, that's lucky actually, because once he's unloaded, what I can do is a little round robin and get some factories filled up, I guess. So there we go. Whilst you're doing that, let me go check on my animals. I was told we hardly get snow over here. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, I don't know what my son-in-laws have got. Thinking about it. Not son-in-law, stepsons. Obviously, they're a little bit further across from you are, Mr. Jers. In Exeter. I wonder if they had snow. Haven't heard anything from them today. So, may have to give them a tinkle and say, "Did you guys get snow?" It's what. But yeah, there's a lot of places in the country, from the sounds of it, being getting hit heavily today. But yes, I want more though. That's the only problem. I want more. I want more snow. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nah. My daughter for several months now is been asking or wanting snow herself, so we can actually go out and build a little snowman. That's the only reason she wants to build a snowman, which is fine. She may be a teenager, but it's fine. You don't have to be a teenager to enjoy life, do you? Yeah, she wants to actually build an entire snow family, she said. Oh, and I thought I was way off. Yeah, she wants to build a snowman, a snow wife, a snow child, maybe even a little snow doggy or something. Me, I want to build a reindeer. I've decided if we do get enough snow, I want to build a reindeer. Okay, I'm crazy. I know, but there's a reason. When I was younger, oh heck, what age? I would have been about 6 or maybe 7. I actually built it was a really naff looking reindeer. It turned out more like a motorbike type thing. Yeah, don't ask. But I kind of want to see if I can create a proper reindeer one year, if we get enough snow. Just to see whether or not I can do it justice. Okay, I must not have the mod in here then. I'll have to have a look at that, because I'm... Oh no, I took it out, didn't I? Because it wasn't fully working on anything. The wheel loaders, think it was. But I added it to Kinlag, didn't I? Or Kinlag. That's what it is. Righty. Actually, so quick question for those who do regularly play Farm Sim. Got a question for you. A couple of weeks before Christmas, did I see or hear a mod come out that gives attachment tools a camera view in cab? Oh, there we go. I was kind of wondering, does that add a camera view to the base game cameras? Or does it add just mods with cameras? That's the thing. Or does the mod actually, or I should say, does the mod itself have a, like, its own attachments that have been added with cameras? If you get what I mean. I don't know. My headache's doing my head in a minute. Yes, come over here. Oh, well, to be honest there, Dead Soul, you're not that far away. So maybe. You're only a hop, skip, and a jump over the English Channel from us. Or from me, Mr. Jurors, and that. I might have to have a look. I might just have a look. Oh, come on, you. Actually, there is another mod I want to have a look at, and that's the one that adds the in-cab camera to like the displays and stuff, to see what vehicles are actually set up for that. So no, many of the vehicles on Kinlake seem to have the little camera view. I might do that now quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Let's see, save. Let's have a look on the in-game mod hub and see if there's anything good come out over the Christmas period. I really haven't been paying too much attention, but I will say while we're reloading, I did see a post, and I actually mentioned this on Friday stream. So regarding FS25, for those who remember back in, well, I mainly remember it back in FS19, is the crop rotation mod. Well, so it was part of the seasons, I believe it was, back then. Maybe 22 had the crop rotation mod, but FS25 is officially getting a crop rotation mod being released, hopefully soon. I seen a post over on Facebook from the developer, who has pretty much got the scripting and everything done. It's in-game. They actually showed some in-game footage of the menus and such, and yeah, it basically forces you, I suppose the best way to put it, to rotate your crops. So you will no longer be able to have wheat in the same fields each year in, year out type thing. You'll have to put in, say, soybean, a root crop, or something like that, something different. So yeah, okay, I think I'll be on a gameplay. Okay, so it'll either be under here or potentially one of the others. I don't know where, to be honest. It might be one of those things I have to just go through the mod hub and try and find it. I'd like to have, say, this act again, but with the bridges and that, it's just too much hassle. where you can have the doors or animated objects type thing. Some machines, liftable pallets. See, I wouldn't mind giving that a try. The Applied Transport Contracts mod. I know it's been out for quite a few years now. And, okay, while I'm here, let me get rid of this crap. I don't like it. I really don't like that one. I'll wait for a better version to come out with less warnings and errors. I might be dreaming it then. Either I'm gonna have to go through the mod hub website itself. I have interest. Let's see. Deactivate level function. Shovel. Sports tension bell. Loading tool. Camera pack. That'll be it then. Loading to camera pack. All of the following attachments have a working camera for separate available pack. Loader, camera pack, and vehicle prepared by prefab. Yeah, not quite what I was thinking actually. I was hoping it would show in the cab type thing, but oh well. Ren. Hang on. I need to find the names of the other ones I was thinking of adding. Actually, I suppose I could get them off of Kinleg map, actually. If I can remember their names now. There was the... It's by actually mobile. That might be a better idea. Let's come back to here. Categories. Search. Hopefully this will do. Achi. Mobile. There we go. Info display extended. Back. Typical. Tool. Was it tool indicator height? Tool inclination helper. That's one. Search. Tool. Let's try that instead. Tool inclination helper by Achimobile. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was by Achimobile. It's by Farm Sim Tim. Okay, we're gonna install that. Might be a different version then, or a different one. Or maybe Achimobile was previewing it. That's probably what I'm thinking of. There was that. There was another one. What was the other one? There was two mods. I wanted to take off a King Leg and put them onto Rivers. Dashboard Live. That was the other one. Search Dashboard Live. No, that's the vanilla version. And obviously, if you haven't seen this, this actually, for any base game equipment that you have that is set up, it will actually add in like the little mini map inside your cab. It's kind of cool. So there's that one. gonna add that as well. There we go. We'll add both of them. So vanilla equipment, vehicles, and the actual mod itself. I think that was the only two I wanted for the minute. So that'll work. Let's see. Yep, I know because I've made edits to them. That's fine. So they are now installed. Continue. So I've got to make sure that they're active. I do have one mod in here still. That I have in my mod folder that isn't active, but it's in there just in case ever I do need to have it again. That's the enhanced vehicle mod for those straight lines. 1, 2. But yeah, I don't have it active within the game until inclination. Yep, there we go. There we go. That is everything. Start. Yes, I know some stuff needs to be updated, but I can't because I've edited them. Dingo. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. But yes, you guys that get snow, I am so jealous is all I can say. So that you guys over in Canada and Europe and America that get snow, I'm so jealous. I am. I am. Interesting. So on my, this is kind of weird. I never really properly looked at my Stream Deck buttons. So when with the way I've got some of mine set up, the buttons for when I'm streaming, it automatically detects who's in chat or who's chatted, I should say. And it'll actually add their logo or whatever image they've added to Twitch to the Stream Deck. So obviously Mr. Jurors53 UK there, his shows up with the little dragon dude there. It's kind of funky. But I'm actually just looking at them. Obviously we've got Mr. Dad Soul, who has what looks like a little wolf, which is kind of funky. Also you got KWs, which is kind of cool. But then you got one there, it says Sally's Hall Bridges. And it's got like what looks like, and I can't see it properly, but it looks like a woman with maybe some money in her hand. It could be that or something else. And then saying yes. It's kind of an interesting little picture there. But yeah, a lot of you guys don't tend to have one from the looks of it. Obviously, Shawnee doesn't have one. Vortex, Hectate, Wicked. Sound Alerts doesn't even have their own one. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I like some of the pictures that you guys put up. That's all I can say. It's very, very cool. And hey there, Mr. Rusty Nail. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you, sir? If I get some, I'll send it your way, lol. Yes, please, Mr. Farmarks. Yes, please. I would love some more snow. But yeah, kind of crazy. 5 days into 2026 and then, yeah. The south, well actually the most of England and Scotland and Wales have been plastered in the white stuff. It's kind of cool. We've actually had, what is it, yellow weather warnings for the most part. But there's little bits, I think, from the other side of me towards where Mr. Jersey is, completely getting missed. But yes. I want more snow. Come on, give me more snow. Oh, I just realised I got to feed my snake tonight as well. Thinking about it. Oh, heck. I mean, got these miceys out. I want more snow there, Mr. Shawnee. I do. And I said your name? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at different pictures that people have put up on Twitch for their icons. And I was just mentioning how some of them are kind of interesting, but there's a lot of people that just haven't got any uploaded yet. Yes. It is what it is, unfortunately. Thursday night, Friday, yeah. So end of the week, potentially more snow. That'd be quite nice. Here we go. Done. Right, let's have a little look. So we still have, unfortunately, the rain's coming. Just give it a moment. There we go. I really need to finish off sorting this area out. I need a nice little mod pack with swings and garden furniture and such. Oh well. Right, and what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were over here with the chickens, weren't we? I don't know if my little thing would have an active one. No, obviously I still am Creek there. But I do have the indicator, inclinator working again. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Groovy. Sorry, it just tells you the height of your attachment. Now, it only seems to work with, well, from what I've seen, mainly the in-game stuff. But obviously, if I jump into a wheel loader, so actually, before I jump over there, so if you can see in the bottom here, you have two new numbers. One is the height, and one is the tilt. So obviously both that machine and the forks are base game, so it shows there quite easily. But quack quack to you too. If I was to jump into a modified vehicle that has a modified bucket or something on it, it disappears. So it doesn't work with everything. That's the only downside to it. And yes, I need to get this up and running again. I had this set up to just keep filling up with stones, but it keeps turning itself off. Let's turn you on. Have you moved? That's what it is. It's moved. Come on, come on. Oh. There we go. Nope. Oh, it's on a funny little angle there. Will you go there? There. There we go. Can I nudge you back a wee bit? Because it's a little bit too far across for my likings. Let's try that there a sec. There you go, that might stay there. Grooving. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's unloading, that's unloading, that's unloading. Okay. But yes, it's weird. It'd be nice if it worked with mods, that's all I can say. By the way, how's your Mac? I still haven't done anything on it. Maybe in the next couple of weeks I will jump back in there and make a bit more work. But yeah, no progress yet there, Mr. Jurors. You've changed yours, have you? Let's see. Shout out button. Give it a moment. Oh, yep, there we go. Mr. Shoddy now has his own little icon on there. Okay. It's just interesting that there's people. Yeah, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't, in all honesty, add their own image. But it's just funny seeing, obviously, some people who have icons already set up, but they don't even stream or anything like that. It's crazy. Right then, I think for the next 10 minutes, we're going to go grab my little tractor over here. Hopefully I've got some slurry in here. Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm going to go fertilize my fields. Alright, that's connected, that's fine. Let's come in here, let's have a look. So, I'm kind of curious what vehicles actually have the map in them. Or do you have to activate something? I don't know. Ah, well. Oh, well, whatever. Right then, I think... There we go. We will start off with doing the two probably smaller fields. And then we'll head around to the BGA. So, here we go, here we go, here we go. I still haven't gone in and worked on the Wolf, I think it was, I was looking at. Manure and slurry spreader. Yeah, I think was it that one? Slurry spreading. Yeah, oh, the Oxbow, I should say. This thing right here. I was kind of thinking make an edited version of this. So, if you haven't seen this, this will actually do your slurry and digestate, but you can also change it to do manure. Look at that, isn't that cool? I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, never actually got in and done any editing, so it's kind of crazy. I might, yes. Oh, is that your racing update icon? Ah, okay. Actually, out of interest, let me look at that again a sec. Is that the same one that you got on Discord then? And it kind of reminds me of Walker's Farm logo. I don't know why, but it reminds me of that. Right, anyway. Enough jibber jabber, let's get some work done. So... Yes, how are we doing? So, Mr. Potato Dude is 48% full. The sorghum guy, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a beating because obviously it's still harvesting in the rain. He is fine. Also, we do have one guy still ploughing up near the farm, which is nearly finished, I believe. Obviously, once he's done there, he can then get... Oh! That's what I was going to do. I might do it tomorrow then. Obviously, we've got the poplar field still to get harvested. If I can get through this rain, I'll have to have a look to see when it eases off. Maybe tomorrow we'll be back on the farm here, get some poplar baling done and the rest of the harvesting. Let's think. Wednesday, what I might do for you guys is pop over onto Astro Colony to show you how much extra I've done. But like I said, I've now actually completed the tech tree so far. I believe when you go through a wormhole, or whatever you want to call it, you get other things to unlock. So now the thing is, I don't know, is do you take planets and stuff with you, or is it only your ship that will go through that? I don't, that part I don't know yet, because I've never actually seen anybody get that far on a stream. So got to figure that one out. But yeah. But yes, we shall see. And I just realised I went the wrong way. I should have gone straight on. and headed up towards the beef cow farm. You've only taken your ship, have you, Farmer Marks? Okay. Oh, also, Mr. Farmer Marks, I noticed on Steam earlier you got an animal achievement. Is that what happens when you go through your first wormhole, is it? Because obviously I know on my tech tree there's nothing there at all to do with animals. And I noticed on Dave's stream, was it on Saturday? Friday night or Saturday, whatever it was. He had tomatoes, or tomatoes, however you want to pronounce them. Is that something else that gets unlocked later on? Or is that a mod? So that is after you've gone through it, okay. Yes, I'm kind of curious because I didn't actually see any animals. But what kind of animals is out there? I really want to get through that first wormhole and see what happens. Also, another thing is they've got radars for communicating and stuff. I guess it is. What's that for? Is that when you start creating more colonies? Is it? Is it secret? Oh, well, great. What are they actually for? Because at the minute I don't see a use for them personally. But I suppose once you start creating more colonies on different planets or whatever, I'm guessing that was what you do. Maybe you need to communicate with different communities and stuff. Obviously, I put one down and thinking, what do you actually do with this? Because I don't have anything to send or receive from. I don't know. Maybe worthwhile jumping. The worst thing is a lot of the videos on YouTube I've noticed are like 3-4 years old. It's like when the game first came out. It's like, how reliable are they now? I think the closest was about 6 months ago. Yeah, and obviously that's not going to help me right now because obviously we do have the early access and stuff. It's for the black hole. I've sent you pictures of what stuff I'm on about, and yeah. But yeah, there's about 3, maybe 4 or 5. I can't remember exactly right off the top of my head, but there's a few things there. I think, what the heck's that for? What the heck's that for? What the heck's that for? It's like, yeah, I have no idea. Do I really need to have it down? I guess so. But yeah, obviously, for the minute, you have those, they're like those little balls, the energy balls on sticks, I'd call them. I think they're meant to deter the electro storms and stuff. I've got one of them, basically, in at least 3 out of the 4 corners on my little ship, or whatever you want to call it, at the minute. Working great. I also have I don't know what's it called. Is it like a gun or something that helps to block stuff coming in? I got one of them down with obviously the old dude in red. So yeah, I haven't got a clue what they're doing or if they're useful at all. But yeah, they seem to be protecting my ship anyway, or my little area, I guess. I like all the technical jargon, don't you guys? Technical jargon, yeah. That thing and this thing and that thing. I am so good. Right then. Yeah, the reason I wanted to do... So, just going back to that oxbow. The reason I wanted to do that is, obviously, I could hook it onto a bigger boom and basically do the job faster than this. So, maybe I should, this year, get in and get that sorted out. We shall definitely see. Right then. No, I don't want the hired helper. I want to do it myself. Gonna do there. We're gonna do that. Okay. Great job for during the wet period is all I can say. Connect that. We'll lower you and start going. And with that being said, guys, we're going to call it there for today. Unfortunately, I do need to jump off because I do have other things to get sorted out. Oh, like feeding a snake. Oh. Yes. Joy, fun, joy, fun. Joy, 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 fun is all I can say. But yeah, tomorrow we will be back here on PV Rivers to carry on from where we were. Let's have a look. Well, I'm definitely not going to raid over to him because he's on a map by someone I really do not like, so... Sorry. Slim Pickens is all I can say. Is anybody going live who's out there? Green Thumb or anybody? Yeah. Pickings are slim for anything. Also got Taz modding out there who's playing with Preacher Murphy from the looks of it. Doing a collab. Bumblebee Farmer. I suppose I could raid over to Truckin' Jay, who's doing some out of ore actually at the minute. Haven't raided him recently, so that might be an idea. But before I get too far off this field, I'm going to pause it. Pause. Oh yeah, pause. There we go. Yeah, let's get over to the end of the screen and let's see. Sorry, Mamadou. Sorry, I'll let you know what it is in a sec. Hang on. Right, Mamadou is getting 3 exclamation marks popping up. And she has caught Joel the Sturgeon for 278 gold. Congratulations. Wow. There we go. Right, and yeah, let's see. So, yep. Who fancies a little bit of out of ore today? Also, you've got Truckin' J is doing a multi collab with Mama Akin Akidane, whatever you want to pronounce her name. Yes. Okay. Hang on a sec. Oh, there we go. I can never pronounce her name, that's the problem. But yeah, Mama Akadane, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, you want to go over there? Okay, so they're part of the EOS, so might as well. So let's get this raid underway. Oh, there we go, I had to refresh a sec. Couldn't find him in my raid list. But yeah, obviously tomorrow we will be back on the farm. For those who like farm sim. Carrying on from today. Yes, I know YouTube's still on. I'm about to say goodbye to them. Cool. Yeah, bossy buggers, didn't you? But yeah, I'll be back on the farm. Carrying on with the harvest. I don't know if we'll be able to get into the following day for seeding. I might leave that for end of the week. I don't know yet. We'll see with that one. But yeah, for you guys over on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Mr. Dead Soul, Mr. Farmer Marks, Shawnee, who was over there. Much appreciated. Obviously, for you guys on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe.